Hello. I just wanted to make this video. I've been wanting to make this video for a few days now, but today I felt real strong about making it. So I'm in the car. I've been doing DoorDash. This is the 8th day that I've been doing DoorDash. Okay, so body contouring, I'm still doing that too, and it's great. But when business is slow, I still got ends to meet. So instead of picking up a regular job where I gotta clock in, I just one night was like, what about DoorDash? So I signed up. So I'll tell you all about that. The sign up was super easy. Okay, you know, take a picture of my driver's license, give them my address, what kind of car and the color of the car, and that was really it. What I did in addition to that was I watched all the DoorDash University videos. Well, it took me maybe an hour to get through all the videos, and that's where I learned where to pick up bonus money, where there's extra incentive to dash, what times a day I could do that, how to schedule a dash, how to log in, log out, and even listen to some of the interviews from other dashers that have been doing it for longer. We'll say best practices, you know. So I learned a lot from that, and it really picked up my status. Between last Thursday and Sunday, I made $93 in tips on top of the base rate, which was really great. I was really surprised by that. And I was able to cash that out on Monday. It was direct deposited into my bank account. I really didn't have to do anything. It was great. So now we get to this week, and I stepped it up a little more like I did in my body contouring business also, where I have to be more accountable for my time and my resources. So I started keeping a notebook here where I get to where I log all of my trips, the mileage, the base amount. I don't write the tip there because that just takes too much time. And even when the algorithm pulls me to another area, the mileage in between. Because y'all know at the end of the year, we get to claim mileage on our taxes. I'm sure this is a 1099 business. That's 1,099 deductions. So mileage is one of them. And then I write down how much gas I spend every day. And I even write down the times of the day where I'm active in dashing. So just keeping organized with that. I went to do a pickup today from TGI Fridays, and I don't know if he was a manager or not. He was wearing a different shirt, so I would say he was a manager or a lead, but he was like, yeah, are you making good money doing DoorDash? And you know what? I am making good money doing DoorDash. And I told him, yeah, you know, that I was. And he said that he tried it and he got discouraged because the algorithm will pull him, you know, to different areas of town, and he would want to go to the more quote unquote affluent areas to DoorDash. But I discovered pretty fast that it doesn't work that way. You know, it doesn't matter. So I'm in a more affluent area than, say, downtown. I'm in Indianapolis, so downtown is its own thing. There's some rough areas like it is in every city, so I'm north of that, you know, in the suburbs, let's say, in Lawrence. But even if I dash in my neighborhood, it still pulls me 10 miles, 14 miles south or north. So with that, I learned pretty fast that I cannot control the algorithm. I can't determine how the algorithm is going to react. So with that being the case, instead of declining trips or anything like that, I looked at it in terms of time and dollars. If time is the new money, how long is it going to take me to get down there and get back? That's the most important thing to me. And is it a straightforward road to get there, which it always is. Sometimes they try to pull me to the highway, but I call the highway the train. I don't want to get on the train to deliver food. Just take me through a main vein through town, and I can cross town pretty fast, you know. And on top of that, I get to see some really beautiful neighborhoods and stuff like that, but less about that, more about the dash and the money, right? So I set a goal for a minimum of $100 a day. Minimum. And sometimes it's a 10-hour day. It just is. It's a 10-hour day when I go to work for somebody else too. So, you know, and you know, I've been a chef for years and got this culinary thing down. I've never ever had employment that was this easy. Oh my God. This is not a team sport. I do not have to talk to people. I don't have to be delegated to. I don't have to delegate to anybody. I pick up, it's so simple. I pick up the food. I keep a hot thermo bag in the car. You know, Doordash wants to sell you their $30 thermo bag, but why? Because I have two of these and I have two cars. So one is in each car. Pick up the food, pull up the Google map, drop off the food, which is usually contactless, and then I just leave. Take a picture of the food and then leave. It could not be easier. Okay? So I say all of that to say, one cannot plan the algorithm, nor can an individual fake the algorithm. When the order comes up, just take it. I mean, just go. If it's 5 miles away, go. If it's 10 miles away, just go. You know, generally the further away it is, the more it is. But I've done some 8-mile runs that were just $6 or $7. But you know, you do that a few times before I know it, I'm at $50. Look around again, I'm at $75. Because other than that, what am I out here for? You know. So, you know, I pick up those runs and stop trying to determine or pick and choose what neighborhood I want to go in. Now, I did have an encounter the other night where it kept routing me to this real busy Burger King where I could only pick up things through the drive-thru, and I was spending more time in idle in line in the drive-thru because they were so unprepared, that I did throw off the algorithm by driving to a different area. But that way I didn't decline any orders, so my acceptance rate remains high, and I didn't have to sit in idle, you know, waiting on Burger King to put these orders together, because that was a little frustrating. You know, it's supposed to be fast food. I shouldn't be in that line for 15 minutes, you know. That's just how I feel about it. So, you know, my acceptance rate is up. My delivery rate being on time for the orders, even though I don't always take the Google directions and take the highway and stuff like that. Even though I don't do that, I'm still getting there, you know, more than 5 minutes early most times. And that's great. So today, which is Friday, I started about 10 this morning. And now It is 2:42 and I'm all done, for the day. I'm heading back home, and I met my goal plus, which is fantastic. But last night I received a message from Doordash saying that I was a priority dasher and that I would receive first priority orders through April the 13th. So whatever that meant, I didn't really understand it. But today when I started, I picked up one order in Broad Ripple, and that was one of those 10-mile ones. Well, it was 8 miles. So it took me to the west side, so I dropped off the dash at the west side, but it kept me on the west side all day. And when I started at 10, there was an incentive of an extra $2 per order. So that was from 10 until 10:30. And since it was such a busy day, even though I only got the incentive until 2:30, I was able to extend my dash for really as long as I wanted to. So I extended the dash until 1, and then I went on and extended it until 2 o'clock. And you know what? They kept me busy on the west side all day. And as I was doing my dashes on the west side, nothing was more than 5 miles away in that instance. So it just kind of kept me in the area, which I liked that, which meant that I was able to accumulate more dashes faster, which means I was able to accumulate more money faster, without having to cross town to do it. So I appreciated that, even though I started in a neighborhood on the northeast side, the algorithm pulled me to a completely different side of town, and I dashed there all day. And then at 2 o'clock, since I set it for 2, I thought to go to 3, but I got a little tired, and then it's getting ready to strike up rush hour, which can be stressful. So I said this was a good time. I ate all my snacks, I drank all my waters. It's time for me to take a break. I think I'm done for the night, but if I want to really, really go get it, if I want to go and get another $50, $60, then I can start back up at 5:30, because there's an extra $2.50 on each order from 5:30 to 7:30. I could really start back up at 5:30 and go to like 9 o'clock and for real put another $60, $75 in my pocket. Real easy. But I do plan on dashing tomorrow. Basically, I have been dashing in between clients since last Thursday, and I think that this was a real good decision. This was a good one. So I just wanted to pop in and tell people, hey, stay encouraged. Where there's a will, there's a way. It's too many ways out here to make money. Queen of the side hustle, you could call it that. I mean, I'm driving around in pinky with my pink on, and of course my Smoothology body sculpting car magnet is on the side of my car. So everywhere I go, my advertising is getting out, and since I stay in similar neighborhoods and areas, people get used to seeing that, and when they see pinky, they might honk. It's whatever. It's whatever I want. It's whatever you want. I believe in God, and to me, God is all possibilities. All possibilities. Now, all possibilities can envelope the negative as well, but we're going to keep it to the positive because it's all possibilities. So with my particular skills and talents and things like that, I mean, this has been a real smooth fit. My ability to make it fast, get up and be quick on my feet. My my grandmother, Mama used to say that I don't let no grass grow under my feet. You better believe it. Because why? Why am I just standing around? You know, and I don't consider it working. I'm putting these cars to work though, because these cars got a car payment on it. So these cars, instead of just sitting in the driveway and I'm sitting in the house, these cars gotta go to work. So I let them work. So this is Monique, Smoothology Body Sculpting. Y'all have a good weekend. Coming to you from Indianapolis, Indiana. And I'll see you on the next one.